So last time we saw this versus Koi in week 4 for Fnatic. But the one that sticks out in your head is that BBL loss. Like I said, circumstances very, very different. Alpha already set up here for a lineup with the Nanostorm, so it's making me feel like there might just be a set piece. And the pistol coming through.
That looks quite simplistic.
Durka very disconnected from this and actually isolated.
And done by the frenzy of all things. Didn't think that was going to go that way, but it does. You still have that play towards top mid as well. Leo really not being eligible to this round at all. Door about to be closed. Cross made. 5v4. Do they get that plant down? Here's that late mid pressure coming in from 2. Yeah, and I like that. Heads up work, but it doesn't matter when Leo's that good. Finds both the players. I thought it might have just been Redgar, but no, Nats got a pull as well. Bringing it down to a favorable situation for Fnatic. Boaster, brilliant! Playing out from hell. And Fnatic just decimate Liquid. I thought they did the early work they needed to. Take down Durka, brilliant. Right place, right time. Doesn't matter.
I mean, it starts with another concern from map 1. Fnatic flip a 4v5 in the pistol.
Look at that. Oh, man.
Now, Voce has done so well to beat that contingency on site. The last person to actually dig their heels in here. Fnatic on the board, though. 2 rifles, well, Bulldog as well, Spectre and a Marshall, so fairly typical purchase for Fnatic in round 2. No aggression early on from Liquid either, only got, well, actually, yeah, 3 ghosts. Sheriff safe. Maybe trying to hold on to some credits towards an operator early on in this half.
Take flight.
Just in case anyone was up to that silly business, trying to get close with the Classic or a Frenzy or a Shorty. See Leo going through those protocols quite quickly, making sure no one had pushed up over towards A.
I think it's an indicator, though, that somebody's happy to face the drone so early on that there might be a couple more players here positioned towards A. Liquid peel away from that setup very quickly, though. Correct read on the other side of things.
And Leo's shock dart work has been second to none. Look at the chip damage on him already.
On the smoke drops.
And everything's going their way. Leo's going to find Yampi towards top middle. And once they call this rotation, really, Fnatic can go where they please. The only benefit is, I guess, Nats has taken a little bit of space.
Does have a ghost, but Fnatic with a lot of freedom here. Will be spotted by the turret, and I think that's going to be the green light for Fnatic to collapse towards A.
Well, you're going to see safe drop in, but he's been spotted by Boaster, so there's no surprises. They know he's at the back by Jen. The paranoia's hit. Yes, he's a bit close, so he could have maybe caught a pixel, but you're not going to do much against that Vandal in hand. Plant going to come in. Redgar and Nats really, I mean, you're clutching at straws in this sort of round. But the approach from Fnatic has been flawless. It's beautiful to watch them work. Again, kind of manipulating Liquid around the map. Leo barely seeing a player and doing so much damage early on, forcing them further away.
Looking for an exit here, but Alpha becomes the threat. Awareness is there from Redgar, and actually the door open once again. And Alpha backstabs. Perfect bait here. Nats finding anything, a headshot, yes, but Chronicle will clean things up. A flawless round 2 for Fnatic.
That's huge as well.
Yeah, will bolster this economy so early on, especially with the light shield purchase becoming a factor here. And 3 rifles to work with.
They have a little plan in mind for this bonus, so they could be up to anything. Let's see. Liquid now needs to get a grip on this game. If it starts with like a pistol, bonus conversion, all of the good stuff for Fnatic, I'm getting already into worried territory for Liquid, but we'll see. This is one of those first big checkpoints. And Liquid definitely need this.
One suppressed.
Soulcat's gonna note Durka on the other side over towards A. Fnatic looking to potentially punish off the back of this. No one nearby though. You can see Soulcat staying a little deeper.
Setting up once again though, looking as if it might be an A piece. Yeah, Durka going to follow through here very early on. Paranoia will catch, but Durka able to stall out here. Redgar will punish though inside the smoke.
Looking at Boaster, the second string to the bow goes down. Beautiful work from Liquid to be able to deal with that frontline hit coming through. Isolate the back 3, make it very uncomfortable. The pressure on Cat dealt with. Oh, Leo shock darts, of course. almost like an additional player in the server when he's got him, but still, what are you meant to do with this here? 2v4. There should not be much more said about this.
I believe 2v4s flipped on map 1. You don't want to see that repeated here.
No. I feel like you could put so much faith in Nats to at least play very composed towards B. Just seeing that camera take a turn, I think he's aware that that's probably where they're going to head eventually. But they obviously can't hit that insta-rotate button. They have to wait this out.
I'm not sure if I missed any utility early on, but Nats only has the camera. Down to 0 credits, so like I said, if they were dealt with early on, there's definitely an opportunity here for Fnatic to at least get onto site.
Good ult progress as well for Leo in this round,
10
just be able to
seconds
manage a little bit more. Doesn't need to give away too much. Spots out the player. And now with 4 seconds, I'd be surprised if they can even get the plant here. Well, they actually manage it, hold on. Okay, not too bad. Chronicle, that's a lot of pressure his way. Not gonna do much more, but Liquid keeping 4 standing. That's perfect.
I believe off the death, Leo does get the Hunter's Fury though. And with the plant, Chronicle maybe 1 away. I didn't know his, couldn't know his progress, but you're right, 4 survive, 4 rifles maintained here for Liquid. Was it Boaster's Paranoia that catch? No, it's definitely Redgar's.
Yeah, Redgar's coming back
I don't know if it was both, that's it.
Yeah, maybe
both.
The first one as well. Dirk was so close to Dice then, maybe it was, but again, for Liquid, this is what they needed. 4 standing, get their footing in this game. Get Mini to wake up. Make him have to pay attention.
And Chronicle actually still 3 away from the null command. A little further offbeat than I expected. Oh, no, once again, and the Hunter's Fury off the rip here. It's going to attack Soulcast.
Oh, Soulcast is in so much danger. Yeah, found. Leo not going to let him get away with his life. And Redgar trying to play the edge of the smoke. Eats it, dips on in. He's got Safe with him. He's going to dip on down. But how much time does Safe get to try and readjust to the site now? Fnatic are already in the site. They're already at the door. And Dirk is tearing a limb from Blim. No, Safe could only get 1. Thought maybe he could adjust. Almost had Alpha. 5 HP is all he gets left with. Speaking of all that's left, it's Nats.
I don't think he fancies his chances here in a 1v4. Chance maybe to look for an exit. Getting the money looking fairly decent for Fnatic, to be honest with you. Yes, they lose 1, but I'm curious at how many times we're going to see Durka as that kind of solo late piece in mid, because here the backstab is perfectly timed.
Yeah.
A little bit of chaos created on the back of the Hunter's Fury coming in and the fragment as well. But Liquid absolutely buckle under the pressure.
Seen a couple of times that occurring. I'm a little worried about that site hold now because I thought they might have had a grip on it after that first couple of times you saw, you know, the Paranoia, but maybe it was Boaster's Paranoia, then Redgar's that really hindered it. But now if they get into form, if they start finding comfort on that, and there's no stopping power to it, I'm worried because Soulcast has a lot on his plate, and he got dealt with here.
Yeah.
So it's, what are you meant to do at this point? You're now down to Redgar trying to hold, you saw Safe try and slip in. There's that backstab from Durka. It's very hard to find a solution to this.
Yeah, with a freebie ahead of an A site here, it becomes so difficult to recover. Not sure what the response will really be, but now seeing Safe switch across towards me with an operator, maybe to address Durka's freedom to get behind some of these setups. Won't be rewarded initially. Will be noted here with the knife, so Fnatic will be perfectly aware of the adjustment.
So what's their response? We're going to start painting a picture of what they're up against. Yampi want to re-clear, give maybe Safe a little more to work with, but it still feels hesitant.
Redgar's no shield and a judge.
Ooh.
And he's going to have that paranoia of some pressure coming back through short once again.
Well, they've set that tone, haven't they?
Yeah, Fnatic are looking to regroup outside B.
First time we've really seen them kind of go towards us with intention as their main site hit.
So what value does Nats get off this utility? Well, he catches Durka in a dash.
Yampi's not going to be able to get there in time either. Nats has got to keep himself safe. Paranoia did find. Spray takes him down to half. It's not everything he wanted. He's got to dip away from this now. He's got Chronicle to try and handle. He can't do it. Fnatic, beautifully constructed round. It's locked out.
30 seconds.
You got to respect this. Durka looking to torment them more than anything does. Meet his demise at the hands of Safe, but What a sight hit that was.
Beautiful. The awareness as well to read Nat, so we keep talking about that. Of knowing the positions he's going to play. The Nano Swarm comes through, forces him out of that position. He has a Paranoia, a Recon, I believe a Shock Dart, and a Nano Swarm, all sent towards the stairs to isolate that kill. It's another one where Fnatic just almost get a freebie on the back of utility alone. Now they know about Redguard. Does he find anything with the Judge, though?
Caution here.
He's shepherding them back into B main here. Depending on the plant location, Leo should be able to live here.
Okay.
Did think Chronicle win?
No. All right, so 1-4, do they pump the brakes now or do they give it another crack? Because I feel like the problem is they haven't identified one singular issue, right? There's multiple. The side takes on A have been very well constructed. This take as well, isolating that, so there's no escaping, right? So it's like between that and the shock darts, everything else, how do you handle this? Because they are winning out in every single way.
You know, Fnatic can keep isolating players with this utility. It makes the site hits so much easier.
We've seen it with Soulcast, we've seen it with Nats now. It's happened so regularly. They nullified Safe at the start too, so it's like how much they take away from the deck here. Safe, maybe an opportunity. Smoke there for now, but they've already gone past the second one. Oh dear! He's lucky to be alive here. And now the alarm bells are ringing. Pop the ult. Make sure that support system looking a little weaker than before. Yampy towards the back of the site, Nats towards CT. Durka looking to make that cross, has a little look towards CT and loses his life. This time Nats on the adjustment going to do well here. It's only a Guardian for Yampy, but he makes it look sharp as ever. But one player slipped closer. Already down towards the site is Boaster, holding them back, gonna punish Nats, trying to play a little closer. The trade comes in, it's scrappy as hell, but Leo's still standing, as is Alpha. He's got too many problems. It's just Alpha in the 1v2. They should have noted both players here. What can the young wonder do here? Nothing. Soulcast handles it, and Liquid back in the game.
As Yampy forced into a hard anchor position on site here, Nats is wanting to play off-site because of the null command. Woo. Safe gets away with absolute murder by not falling there. Yeah, and Liquid actually very effectively retaking contact here ahead of Fnatic even isolating Yampy.
Yes.
Or even establishing any sort of site control. It's a great response from Liquid here. Ultimate's starting to come online now for them as well. Bladestorm here, Hunter's Fury, Red Guy has the TP. Nats one off, Soulcast two away. Fnatic will look back towards exploring A. Now Knife doesn't tag Nats. Obviously invested elsewhere, so does he find some value once again with his utility?
Let's find out, because he's about to come face to face with Durka, just face checking him on this one. Waiting for that dive on in. Yampy pins down Boaster. This is what you want to be seeing from Liquid. Suddenly a little life in them yet. Chronicle, Alpha and Leo not having that same access as before. No comfortable approach to the site now remaining unless Alpha can give them some space. So many problems though. Two players over towards Tree, that's hard to cross.
Leo slipped through though.
Oh, the flash is gorgeous. Forces him away and now there's problems on the site. Oh, come off it, Alpha. How are you doing that to him? They did everything right.
Do they know about Leo?
Don't know, now they do. Now they've got to be so aware of him. And it was a little bit late on the swing around. Redguard does find him in the end. But considering how that started, it still got dangerous.
This is such a beautiful read, almost in anticipation by Nats. And again, nails the pathing of Durka. Look at this. Flash actually catches as well, so there's no chance for Durka to even shoot his weapon here. And yeah, that flash caught as well, but it didn't seem to matter for Alpha. Early stabilization, course correction from Liquid. One round separates them.
Get out of my way.
And still some money in the bank here for Fnatic, but Bladestorm invested here. They have the lockdown as well. It's another round where they're hoping to find some crucial information to act upon in the early round, but nothing this time around on the knife. Little trap play set up here,
I like
actually.
that. I'll say that, it's going to go terribly wrong, obviously.
Here.
Now it's straight up cat. Contact made towards safe. Are they looking to pinch towards us?
You should run.
They're going to get held back slightly. There's that lockdown. 3 players are going to have to filter on out through CT. That B take is coming in, and that has punished Boaster. So, okay, opening up that chance of that retake through middle perfectly. And by now, the plant's certainly not gone down and safe. Takes Durka out of the air. Perfect work back through middle from Liquid, and suddenly we've got them firing on all cylinders.
A 2v5 now for Chronicle and Leo. What can they get done here?
I'm scared when it's these two, though. I'm desperately scared. However, Chronicle falling leaves Leo in the impossible scenario. Falling in the end. Liquid back in control. 5 standing. Massive round.
Starting to build up a little bit of confidence in these rounds as well. Happy to take the initiative, remove some of this space from Fnatic early on. Even here, the collapse out of this trap play on the back of Contact is perfectly timed. We're able to shadow this execute perfectly. Safe wins the anime fight.
Nice, boys!
I need some barking, though.
Yeah, I thought that was in slow-mo for a second then. That was...
Do you prefer Roadman Soulcast or barking
Roadman
Cappy?
Soulcast.
Really?
Yeah.
That easy for you?
Oh yeah.
No messing around.
Terrifying in and out of game.
Fair point. I
The best
like
era
barking.
of Soulcast, I think, actually.
You think so?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. Over flow state Soulcast.
Yeah, because I just think about the knife on Haven. That's when somebody says flow state Soulcast, I just
You
think
see
about
the
that
knife.
clip.
Yeah. No, I feel you.
And Vanity smiling.
The absolute tragedy. 4-4 though. We've got a game now. Forcing the timeout from Fnatic. No easy feat. But you said that if there was a weakness to be had, and there's not many, there's almost none when you talk about Fnatic. Saying it's a weakness is almost an oversell, right? But if there's an opportunity,
I'm air quoting
yeah, if you can't see,
yeah.
but it's like if you were going to identify one, it would be you'd have to look towards this map. And again, it's not like it's their one map they don't play. No, it's just there's a chance.
Swap weakness for anomaly.
Sure.
That's what
better.
it feels like, especially when you look at the stats overall. This is the one that trends a little lower for Fnatic. But again, we haven't seen some recent reps in. This would really be the fruits of any prep that's gone into this. To argue with the way the season's gone, it's definitely not left off the cards here. Very stacked up, very invested here towards this. And a trip in the choke point this time around.
Okay. See if that's going to do what's needed. TP towards the back of the side. It has! It's gorgeous. That's Nats doing serious work here. They can't do much to stop the second layer, but Booster punished as well. Nats coming alive in this. It's only Chronicle to try and deny him. But Liquid just flooding the site, taking it away from any control Fnatic wanted. And they can't get away from Nats here.
Another one where he switches things up. He's over towards A site here, but nobody's deep enough in the choke to identify this trip. There's no shock dart committed towards the choke. There's one towards mid to potentially remove some utility, but
which is one that they had in the last round. So it's like he's keeping them guessing every single round. God.
That's 2 freebies actually.
Unbelievable reveal again.
Yeah, even early on here, they're in a position where they mitigate the paranoia.
Yes.
Which is a huge tool in terms of hitting a site. Usually you can catch switch, you know, behind the door towards Gen, and even the bottom side of Heaven as well.
They're going again. Oof. Safe. Gonna give away the operators here, but still, does the trap work again? Yes, it does! Nats teed up for a second round of this, and this is gonna be fury from Durka, but Nats now gonna reveal, and that's the spike going down, trying to make it on the cross. Chronicle is at least going to get back to hand, so he should be able to get a plant, or at least maybe toy with the idea, but the others are so far away. The smoke's going to isolate them as well. They can't get back through there to try and help Chronicle, and they've pinned them down. They've isolated them bit by bit. This is beautiful from Liquid.
Again, remaining versatile here, keeping things very, very unpredictable for Fnatic, and honestly making them look a little lost on the approach of some of these. Again, that discussion always comes back of the counter being on the defense, a Cypher defending versus a Jet. haven't seen it addressed yet. Fnatic need to slow it down. They need to get a read on some of these sites. Again, this is where you look towards what's the utility of Chronicle and Leo as well.
You can see that frustration.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mini of all people as well. Normally,
Because it's uncharacteristic. This is, dare I say,
not Fnatic.
Liquid are doing fantastically well. Take nothing
yeah.
away from that, but it's a little sloppy from Fnatic. You lose one of those rounds, you adjust.
yes.
You lose two of them back-to-back, it's a tilter.
So it looks at least a different start, right? They're trying to kind of indicate a different beginning. Maybe to a similar end. I wonder what the end goal may be. The problem is they are once again going right back towards Nats. Do they fall for it again? Do we get the classic no access to site?
I hate to say it, but around where you have the null command, if they do invest it here, it doesn't look as if with where Chronicle's positioned it will happen. But those are the ones that become must-wins. Versus a Cypher getting this much value, it has to be a must-win round.
But I also like how versatile Safe's being, right? You've got Nats being hard to pin down. Well, Safe took contact towards B early on, right? And now he's over towards A short. Now he's going to switch things up here. We are going to have the null command, but to very little effect, at least in that way. But they're not committing behind this. So people can double check this. There is no pressure behind. Now Safe is going to fall off this angle, which does open up a chance.
30 seconds left.
It's, oh, this is bizarre. Redgar, oh dear. They've fallen a little for this one. A lovely fake coming out from Fnatic. Safe is still here, but on a deeper position, and Soulcast still going to find Durka. Hold on. Oh, they're not out of the one just yet. Between Safe and Soulcast, they found it all. I thought Fnatic found the timing and a little bit of something. 10 seconds though, and Alpha ain't got it this round. What is going on?
Fnatic almost faking the fake. Waiting out there, anticipating the Liquid are going to get a little bit aggressive towards short, potentially, to confirm that it is a fake. But they wait things out, and Soulcast with a beautiful round.
Oh, lovely.
Oh!
Whoa!
That's a roadman Soulcast round.
Yeah, where is it?
Yeah.
Like, let's go. I want to hit JME on the stage. Just bring it on. Okay. Operator out for Safe. Odin out as well for Yampy. When is this going to change for Fnatic? They need to get a grip on this because this is very uncharacteristic of them. That last round, I actually quite like the adjustment, but did they get Nats on the knife? Then Safe. Ah.
Timing almost being his downfall, but
Yep.
escapes once again in the early round. Alpha will be noted here with the drone and off the sound cue at least. Start chipping away at some of Alpha's tools, but they're also going to confirm there's nothing behind this.
First time we're seeing Redgar committed towards Wine as well. Looking forward to see if that does maybe find a bit of value.
Cover going
How
out.
much he's noted of this. Timing. Okay, Soulcast better be ready. Paranoia sent on either side. Redgar might be dead here. Soulcast is it? Oh, he's screwed on that one. Fnatic. Sight shores.
Oh.
That looked on. Safe though does not land that one. These are looking so close. It's
He
ridiculous.
doesn't know how close he is.
Yeah. But Durka's closing in again. Oh, this time it's Durka.
Look, it's Nats.
How did you get Nats in that? I didn't. Oh, okay, and now Safe's got a rifle instead. He's flying on down. He's got another 1v2. Yampy. He wants it. He gets in. 14 HP though. Surely not. You're just seeing all that utility being put towards the site. One bullet. Okay, reload. The
He's got to be
turrets.
conscious of the turret, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, it's gone. He's got time, and I'm pretty sure he knows the side that Alpha's on. He needs to draw this out somehow. Tap on the spike and waits. Jump peek.
holding the angle
he
for it as
tried
well.
to pre-aim for it. Trying to toy with what? What?
No way.
What?
No
Show me that POV.
way.
Show me it right now.
You've got to be kidding me.
Show me that. Alpha had that round. That was Alpha's.
That's a heartbreaker to close out the first half. And a stark contrast in two different results, to be honest. Redgar still gets one from Wine when he's noted so early on. But the shorty's coming to play here. Safe finds one.
Yampy as well.
Yampy follows up.
There's
14
what is this?
HP.
What is this?
Oh my God.
Keep peeking, huh? Keep peeking!
He's absolutely giving it. Oh, mate. It's rare you see Mini looking frustrated and Fnatic not having answers, right? Like, or not even not having the answers. They've been playing well, but Liquid are matching them.
Yeah, there's been a couple of mistakes on this side from Fnatic that are just out of the wheelhouse there. You don't usually see these kind of lackluster setups and approaches to some of the sides. Like I said, you lose one round to a Cypher.
Okay,
the way that you do, you slow things down. You get a feel for the setup because there have been no rounds other than when Chronicle gets a tag with the knife where Fnatic have, you know, a game plan. There's no reactive information to act upon. A couple of these have just felt like, I don't want to say bang your head against a brick wall, but I'm saying for Durka it feels like that.
I mean, he's just been slingshot in towards it. There's nothing else he can really do about this as well. It feels like, again, the setups, yes, have been varied from that. So don't get me wrong, obviously safe as well. Hard to pin down a couple of like nice little bits.
Sure, but like I said, you get away with one of them.
Once. 2-3 rounds now?
Especially against a team like Fnatic.
Yeah. Context, right? It's Fnatic. This isn't just like another team. You hold them to a high standard for a good reason. They barely dropped a map throughout this entire season. Right now, they're getting bullied.
Or could this be the second time we see him drop a map on ASCENT?
Maybe becoming the Achilles heel of this team.
You could say that.
You could, potentially. It's early days.
8-4.5, like I said, the difference between the 7-5 and the 8-4, if you take into account the pistol, can be huge, especially with how this first half has played out. And last time, remember, the hero was Nats on the attack for Liquid.
He's at a half too.
Yeah, he's had a fantastic
He'll be
half.
feeling himself.
He kicked things off with a bang last time on ASCENT.
We might have a game on our hands. I'm excited. I want a close game between these two. And 8-4 is going to make Fnatic put in work. Let's see what Liquid have on the second half here. Jumping back in, Liquid are in the lead, and Fnatic looking a little lost for an answer in that first half. However, fresh half, fresh start. 3 players already posted on B. If this is a simplistic burst, they are going to have problems. That paranoia should be very good, actually, for Boaster. Only going to get one for this. Does he get out with his life? Not with that TP, you know. Absolutely. And now they get the free side cross. Okay, it's just a brawl. Fair enough. And Liquid win it.
It's another one where I'm just looking at it. There are mistakes made.
Talk to me. Talk me through them step by step here.
I mean, I don't know if Boaster's hoping that somebody else can pick up a complementary angle here, or whether or not Durka falling is then the thing that seals Boaster's fate, but it's like there's a point here in this round where Fnatic are like, keep pushing, keep like throwing bodies outside of a smoke to try and find a trade, and Liquid is stacked up. That's never going to suit Fnatic in that situation.
Gamble stack for Fnatic. And maybe just a tactical timeout to have a talk, it feels like, as well at this point. Have a conversation of what's going on. Get their heads back in the game here. I mean, for Liquid, they're just going to go through the motions. Obviously, they don't know. The vast majority of Fnatic are sat towards A heaven.
Cage triggered.
I mean, for Liquid here, if this is kept clean, this is a fantastic start to the second half. Allow them to give themselves a real buffer. There's not going to be anybody here from Fnatic. They're still cautious on the approach. Boaster has slipped inside that smoke.
Here.
No kill comes through just yet, so full 5v5 here.
Okay, Boaster goes down. See if there's any trade potential. Doesn't look like it towards that kill either. 2 on CT, trying to find maybe safe in a wider peak, but he's not going to be giving that away. Damage, yes. But still 5 alive, and I'm not seeing opportunities now for damage as long as they can exit safely.
There's no exit hold outside B main either. Yampy can give his life away. He's only brought the Ghost into this. Chronicle dancing with death here.
Last player standing.
It is flawless. I thought at least one of those was going to come through. Alpha just waiting on somebody to push out a market. Chronicle, I guess, does his best to bait somebody into that position, but 10-4 now for Liquid.
They don't convert bonus as well, do they, Michael?
And God forbid if you're a Fnatic fan.
Because that wouldn't be how this goes.
Nice shot, Alpha.
I mean, I believe Liquid have converted 4 out of 6 bonus rounds on ASCENT so far this season. So
Ooh.
definitely a real chance for it to happen here. Counter spam comes through, and that's the start you want. Alpha's down.
And Yampi's only on 88. He's fine. He's sitting pretty. So who does this fall to? It's on Leo. Now, fortunately for him, Nat seemed none the wiser that someone could be there. Great timing. And Dirk is hunting them down. He is looking vicious in this. 2 kills already. Has to finally fall away from this. Doesn't want to go over the top here. Oh, Durka. Swim over the top. Hell, just destroyed them.
A little bit of a pace change back into this from Fnatic. But hey,
it's the first in a while.
If you look at it, that to me just that almost looks like desperation.
Oh, it's a furious round. Durka almost overdid it.
I mean, the tag comes through on the camera.
It was the camera that got that tag?
Alpha was pinged by the spy cam. I don't know if we can get a chance to look at that again, but he commits to the spray when he's also tagged by the spy cam. I'm not sure if we can pull that on another round, but that's definitely what it looked like.
Yeah. Okay, that's something to keep in mind. I'll be wondering if that's the case. Now, okay, let's kind of reset the... Oh. This time, Alpha not allowing any of that to happen. Nats has gone down. This time he gets away with it. So we're going to have Liquid operating with only 4 players, right? So what can they do with this? They do have Hunter's Fury. They've got full sets of kit here, apart from the knife from Soulcast. So lots to play with. And it goes to just folding back towards A.
First test for this A site hold as well for Fnatic. Really posted up. Perfect time on the smoke, but Stave's going to get ahead of this.
Yeah, Boaster just trying to avoid.
Just get tagged. That's huge.
Lovely. Don't know how aware they are of him. Should have heard maybe a couple of shots or something, but Soulcast going to get 2. Boaster catches the cross, denies the spike going down for free, but I see a shorty and I see danger. Boaster's trying to play his life. I hope that Leo can bail him out, but almost no man's land there for Leo. Gets caught. Nothing more to be done, and Boaster's got the world being poured towards him. Safe one to clear it, but Boaster still standing in a 1v2. Goes ahead, no! Slips between the fingertips, and Safe outdoes him. A valiant attempt from Boaster, but it was mostly just Boaster.
It was, yeah. Chronicle gets completely isolated from this. I think I'm not even sure, was that Boaster's smoke to create a little one-way angle for himself?
Maybe.
I'm not entirely sure, but he definitely goes down swinging.
Oh, that's how the second happened.
One enemy.
I believe it was actually Redgar's smoke.
Oh.
Nice!
He tried.
Yeah, definitely.
Can't say he didn't.
Boaster's done all you can ask for and more, to be honest with you, from that situation. Fnatic will call a timeout once again.
Give me Minicam. I want to see angry Mini. A rare
Spitting
treat.
absolute fire.
No.
I mean, Boaster's the only one on stage that looks a little bit flustered. There's been signs of emotion, yes, but like I said, in some of these, I don't even want to say they're coin flip situations. The Alpha spy cam thing still, I don't know if maybe he's just missed an audio cue or something, but committing to the spray when you're pinged by the spy cam.
It's just, you're signing your own death warrant at that point. Yeah.
Is that a composure thing? Is that a...
See, now we don't give me the minicam once he's done it.
It must have been explicit content.
Yeah, Not a happy boy, though. A lot of work to be done here. 11-5. We're getting close to a scoreline the Fnatic are dreading. The Fnatic would be absolutely loving it. It looks all in. It looks one-dimensional. Feels almost an undersell because they are on the way. Can Alpha do anything to do damage towards them? Slow down the cross, hinder it? Yes, he absolutely can. Redgar's fallen. Chip damage on the follow-up as well. Soulcast down very low, 23 HP. Those shock darts becoming lethal. Now you can see that pressure sign amount back in from Fnatic.
Spike not down yet either, so Liquid need to try and stabilize here. Get some
Paranoia.
kill. Leo on a wild swing out of heaven.
We'll come back to this round because Chronicle, Boaster, and Alpha still have a chance to do something with this. With Soulcast so low, it does get down to 3v3 very quickly. Waiting is Yampi. Gonna find Boaster.
enemy
Sets
remaining.
up safe. And now it's just Alpha. So much work in front of him. Both players now by Jen. Doesn't see it. Gets to slip down. Oh my god, he still got safe. Does he find Yampi? No! The Finn stays unfound and 12 is claimed by Liquid.
Liquid putting on an absolute clinic here on ASCENT. 1 round is all Fnatic have managed here in the second half. Beautiful dart over the
It's
top, yes,
gorgeous.
but what is this?
What's the, I mean, try and maybe work off the paranoia. I'm clutching at straws here. But this is just, it feels,
It's uncharacteristic.
it doesn't feel like Fnatic, right?
Like you look
Boys,
towards the
let's
control,
go.
the composure,
go,
the
boys.
consideration ahead of some of these set pieces, and it's just not there.
Which, as I said, not what we're used to seeing. They have been faultless, flawless, stunning. Oh, that is going to be stinging. Oh, the follow-up as well. He has done so much damage, and Dirk is already behind them. Does Solkas shut that door? And he shut it quick. Hold on. It's a 3v4, and look at the weaponry. Can they police some of these weapons? Can they try and take it away a little bit here?
Well, Liquid still got their sights set towards A.
How long does Fnatic wait in this? They've
mean,
got to
they're-
dismantle it soon,
Yeah,
right?
they're relinquishing a lot of this space, though. At least the early space towards site.
Might be
Red
able to
guard's
get a
already
plant.
through. Yeah, all 3 are out there. Choke point now.
Yeah, safe trying to not take any damage, or at least as best he can. But of course, gotta
Committing
be
to the
careful.
lockdown retake, potentially.
Planted.
Could be.
I mean, they're going to know that Fragment's gone. They know that
Oh, didn't
obviously there's
catch
no
Alpha.
Hunter's Fury available.
Initiated.
Do they just brawl on this? There's 2 players there. Leo and Alpha. Oh dear. Alpha's found Red
One
Guard,
enemy remaining.
but Boaster finds Soulcast, and now it's just safe. And he can't get away from it. Fnatic play that retake well. Kept their cool this time, but it's still got a little dangerous even at the start. That was chaotic.
Hyper-aggressive.
Yeah. Like Durka, I thought
Hyper-aggressive.
Durka was on their team for for a second or two there. I'm like, oh, they got 2 jets. Brilliant. He's top mid now.
Durka just
Look at
runs
him.
all the way out catwalk.
Nice kind of coupling with the paranoia coming in. It was actually quite nice, but still, just madness on these rounds.
If Fnatic can build anything upon this.
They've broken the buy from Liquid.
Yeah, which is actually mind-blowing.
How?
Placing swarm grenade.
Nice producer
Placing
Sam
swarm
with his
grenade.
phone out again, taking selfies with the players. It's good. What do we have here? Guardian, Frenzy, Sheriff. Why do I feel like this is the one they win?
My way.
Safe does have his knives, but they've been put away back in the pocket here. Chronicle not allowing any fun to be had. Durka gets to keep his life.
But they pumped an ult command on a round where Liquid only have the Blade Storm. Again, it's hit the panic button, basically,
Knives back out.
to try and contain safe. Mitigate the risk here so early on in the round as well. There's a minute 10 left on the clock.
Take flight.
Does he get any play in off this? No one's spotted yet. Does he start taking those first couple of preemptive steps? Yes. Trying to get away from that corner. You can see the drone back in. Durka does get revealed, I'm pretty sure here, so they're going to be trying to hunt him down, but great work between him and Leo, holding them at the door this time. Not going to find what they want. That still does a little damage. Well, it's not that much. 4 of them stand, and Fnatic get to keep those weapons going forward.
Again, Liquid almost giving that one away, though.
Look at the ults as well. They're starting to get here.
Like I said, giving that away because of the round lead
Yep.
that they have.
Yeah.
You can throw light shields back in here with a little bit of pocket change behind it. Fnatic going to be way offbeat in terms of this ult cycle. Liquid, a huge advantage in that regard. And with the null command basically being dedicated to
Purely.
mitigating safe
Yeah.
for what, 15, 20 seconds.
Yep.
It's a round that you'd love to have here potentially for the Hunter's Fury.
That would be nice, wouldn't it? And that gets posted. Yampi. Not going to get much for it, but it's out to find Nat, so
That's is way ahead of the
Yeah.
curve.
don't know how he was so disconnected from the others. Not sure what the plan was there, but gets caught up, and, well, that's kind of taken a little bit of the wind out of their sails. Can they? I wonder if they can catch Durka, though, because considering how fast he's been flanking, he's been starting to get hyper-aggressive. Maybe trying to find him. But it is Durka, so you're hunting.
Durka's so deep on this towards tiles.
Yeah. Does he get caught on this? Now he's going to hear these shots from top mid. Soulcast trying to slip a little further ahead, but again, Soulcast does have spikes, so... Oh, the
Oh my God.
Does he go again?
Here.
Oh my word. No way.
This is ridiculous. Dirk, you don't let this man have any sort of play. It wasn't as clean as I'd expected. The trade's there. Okay. Not completely without a contest on this. The knife's timing is fantastic, though. Going to catch Soulcast just enough here. That puts a lot of the pressure back in Yampi's hands to create space.
30 seconds
30
left.
seconds. How deep can he slip? Hold on. Does he get a free fight on CT? It would be Leo on the other side. Not much is free when it comes to him. Nope. All too aware. But the plan looks like it was to end towards A. Spike now over towards the side of Alpha, waiting patiently. Poised in the smoke. He's going to hear this. He knows where they are.
Remaining.
And it was a clean enough adjustment. 8 seconds out, doesn't need to overdo it, and he doesn't. That's the Fnatic I expect to be seeing.
Getting a bit of a grasp on this half now. 4 still to find, but a buffer in terms of the finances. And actually building back towards, in my eyes, the most important ultimate for them here on the defense, the lockdown. Yeah, it's unlucky from Durka, like we saw, half a second either way. Even then, I think he's still, obviously with Soulcast stacked up, he's only good for one in that situation.
Yeah.
But he's able to command this heavy lean towards A with how deep his position is. Bit of a gap still.
Yes.
Like I said, Fnatic have some sort of grasp now. Can they build upon this momentum? Because what, Liquid found 12 when Fnatic had only found 1 in this half, effectively.
It's, but the thing is, like, I have to almost change my mentality when we look at Fnatic or we look at Liquid when it comes to, like, closing out games and comebacks, right? Because out of all the teams to do it, Fnatic probably can, more often than not, right? So it's like, I'm waiting with bated breath to see if we genuinely get OT in this game or something ridiculous happens. Yes, it could take 1 round from Safe having a pop-off round, or we have a round from Yampi, or a round from any of them, right? Like, they're all having good games here. Soulcast having a belter too. So we wait and see what we find. Can Fnatic keep this cool? Can they really run back this game? It's been 3 on the trot now, and they're up against a very light purchase, so it should be 12 to 9, and then 1 away from double digits. They are slowly but surely working it out.
Fnatic have reset towards a much deeper hold as well. Looking to maybe play off just Alpha's utility here towards main. Obviously, Durka posted up with an operator as well. So no surprise to see that approach to this round. Alarm bot dealt with. Maybe from Fnatic scrambling to pick up that space once again. Again, good coverage on both sides right now. Mid being the only opportunity for Liquid.
Smoke just going down towards tree as well. That's just been invested across map. Again, if you are Liquid, you can just try and get the lay of the land here. Have a little consider of what you're going to do once you go into that buy round as well. And stack up towards B. Wonder if they can apply enough pressure from maybe the back of Yampi's utility that will keep maybe the 3rd player there, or pull these players out of position, because this is what they're trying to do, is pull the players over. There's so much utility from Alpha here.
But the thing is, the turret doesn't take contact or anything, and Durka just picks up the angle after the drone. That's perfect timing for Leo to find a response with his.
Nowhere to go on this one. Boaster posted. Lovely work from him. Overstays a little here. But he will be caught by Leo in the end as Nats try to dash towards it, dive in. No more to be had. Fnatic.
As clean as he asked for as well.
Yep.
Building back towards these ultimates once again. 1 off the lockdown now. 1 away from the Blade Storm. Liquid will have a purchase behind this. No command here, so we're going to see Alpha disconnect from a site a little bit, play a little deeper to try and mitigate the risk.
3 Odins in 1 round.
I want to throw up.
No one's happy.
No one's happy. No one liked that.
12 to 9. Yampi going to start things off with the spam. That'll be Boaster on the other side with his own Odin. And of course, Alpha. Similar scenes.
Yeah, we're going to potentially try and get a tag here for Boaster, but reconsidering it.
A lot of info, but not much follow-up yet. Spam.
Boaster just slips off the edge there
A little
to
unfortunate.
put the smoke in, yeah. Potential for him to find a wallbang there on the orb. Leo catching the backside of that one.
Looking at this 3-2 split, when they actually pop on this, it has to be now, right? Like, you want to be working off the back of your util. Safe, first man in, takes the first couple of steps. But now there's going to be some issues. Chronicle's fallen in CT. I didn't expect him to be the one to go down, but fair enough. Exactly. Now the ult's going to reveal the positions, and there's problems starting to build up here. They know where they are on the site. Both are trying to at least get a quick smoke down. 30 seconds, so they've got to get a move on here. If you're Liquid, they're paused for thought. They're not pushing just yet until then. Booster's got 2! Oh, it's devastating!
Oh no!
The timing on the paranoia is far from ideal, but it does catch. Gives Leo a chance. Double dips, goes back in, but he does fall. It's down to a 1v1. Yampy up against Durka. The timing's right for Durka, but how did it come down to that?
What a chaotic exchange here over B site.
Here.
Boaster somehow at the weirdest point of that exchange finds 2 with the wall bang. After things start to quiet down a little bit.
That's how he got it, fair enough.
Oh, it's a freebie off the tag.
Oh, wow.
I mean, and thank God he gets this paranoia off before he falls as well. Because Liquid collapsed so quickly there.
It's enough to make Fnatic start believing in this now, making it double digits.
It comes at a really awkward time though. There's nothing behind this purchase. Maybe some makeshift purchase, you could say, behind this. And this will be Fnatic finding 11 if they win this.
And look at the ult starting to come through as well. You've got the lockdown there, 1 away from Leo as
I think there'll be 3 light shield purchases here if Liquid do concede. Lockdown, 1 off the Hunter's Fury, Blade Storm. Fnatic in a really good position right now.
Look at this stack as well. You've got 4 players sat for, it feels like retake on A, right? So if they continue along this pathing, they get pretty, no, I don't want to say free.
Scanning
They
ahead.
get a fair game on this site. Alpha has to give away the game. TP is taken. That's Boast now trying to supplement and support the B site here. Gets over towards Alpha, re-smoke towards main. Down to 40 seconds now.
Now they're going to try and fake with the drone. You saw Alpha considering the lockdown there, but with no follow through. I doubt it's going to be invested here, and there's still 3 members of Fnatic
30
towards A.
seconds left.
They have pulled 1 additional. Started to pull away was Leo, but coming back around here, Paranoia gets sent. Liquid trying to make that cross. Do they get across freely? For now, yes they do. Durka forced off the angle. Do they get a plant? 18 seconds now. Double dip goes in, and it's Durka finding Rega. Oh lord. Okay, plants in. No more threat on that front. Can they deal with the lockdown? Yes, they should be able to.
Safe got 2.
He's found both players, and now Chronicle kicks into gear, and now into a 2v3. Durka down low, flashes, good piece in front of it. Nats punishes Chronicle.
Look at Yampy on the flank though.
How the hell is Yampy here?
There's no way they expect this.
You cannot. He's got to play this to perfection. Nat's got to keep their attention a little drawn. He's taking a shot though. He's giving away the position on the 1v1. He's going to tuck on in. He dives on in. What are you up to?
Oh my God. There's no way this actually plays out like that. I mean, the plant comes through, so it's going to make the purchase a little bit better. But Liquid, yeah, calling a timeout here because they tried desperately to drag this one across the line.
Wow.
Safe. You absolute beast.
Player standing. 1 enemy
It just seems so chaotic to get to this.
I think here as well, he's just gambling as well with the recon outside the smoke.
Yeah.
He can't leave it up to chance. How have we ended up here?
I
What?
mean, I felt like we were going to have a good game between these two, but this is something. Minnie's up. He's got his booster see out. Look at him.
I've never seen Minnie look that tall, actually.
It's incredible. Gary, I need a little cushion like that. Oh, looking great. Okay, 11-12 though. Mike, we kind of talked about the prospect of, if there's anyone that can do it, Fnatic have that pedigree and capability, but they were playing a terrible game before. They were being
Sloppy.
punished,
Yeah.
it was messy.
Unforced errors as well. It wasn't
Yes.
as if Liquid were really applying enough pressure to, justify calling it any other way.
No.
Look at the purchase here. Hunter's Fury, Blade Storm, but it's 2 Guardians in the hands of Yampy and Safe, prioritizing some of this utility. For Fnatic, just the Hunter's Fury. And a string of rounds now.
Yep.
Can Fnatic tie things up and force an OT here in map 2?
Durka's here, though, and that scares the life out
Get
of
out
me.
of my way.
And he's going walkabouts. Oh, give it a chance. He's just going to go further. This man is a man possessed. Takes out safe removes, one of the biggest threats from the board. Oh,
Leo gets one.
Going further with the Hunter's Fury.
A tag on Yampy as well.
They are left in tatters. Trying to shuffle those precious rifles throughout the final few, but this has been nasty work between the two of them. Hunter's Fury coming back in, but finding nothing.
Blind Hunter's Fury. Doesn't get the tag, obviously. Durka deals with the drone.
Cage trigger.
That's applying a lot of pressure to Boaster here. Got to be careful. Paranoia catches, but no kill. Does this play Alpha in?
He's on 5 HP. Life goes up. Does Nats get the timing? Boaster seems aware, but not aware enough. Nats outdoes him, and they slip away. They've managed to isolate one on the side, but do they continue on this train of thought? 45 seconds to play with. Noted them again. Yampy looking for a bit of play as well, but they're running out of time here, Mike.
I don't really have any control. They're kind of backed into this corner
30
outside
seconds
window.
left.
They're waiting for something on Fnatic to overstep. Nats has slipped the net though. He's found another one.
No more could be found. Leo with the trade now, Soulcast on his own. Spike's gone down, Yampy's 5 HP is looking lethal, and it is. Leo takes down Soulcast, and I can't believe this is where we've gone to. Yeah, bye-bye. It's 12-12. Fnatic are back with a vengeance, taking them into OT here in map 2.
They claw their way back into this. Look at that timeline. What a performance here from Fnatic. After things, honestly, it looked a little dicey. Very dicey.
I thought we were done on this map. I thought we were done.
Well, Liquid had 7 chances to close it out. Again, taking the initiative here. Durka being suppressed. And the Hunter's Fury to bail him out. Can't dash away there. Commits to the shorty. Leo even finds a tag onto a light shield Yampy. So down from 125 to 45. It makes it so difficult for him to have impact.
Not down, not out. We're back in, Mike. 12 apiece. Operator's out for safe, though. Let's see if he can find much work with his top mid. Oh, he did get Durka. I thought he missed that, but no. Takes down his opposing number. Gets to slip away.
Maybe expecting the Odin to come through here, but Yampy on a Vandal. Yeah, Fnatic lose Durka very early on. Now, with this operator, I'm expecting a much deeper hold from Liquid. Don't want to commit to some of these riskier angles now. They have the man advantage here. Fnatic haven't even got close enough to really deal with the utility in mid, so Liquid can maintain this formation. Boaster opts to deal with it instead of TP and pass, so Safe will confirm the presence. Don't do it.
Go on.
No. Do not.
I dare you. They've been struggling to get past Nats. That was the big issue again. He was just basically everywhere, it felt like.
30
There's a lack of utility to isolate him now. Shock Dart doesn't deal with the strip. Boaster.
Okay.
Thread the needle and find it.
And they're trying to sell a fake. Boaster is trying to sell this B take as best he can, but look where the spike is going. It's still towards Nats. Do not ride him out just yet.
I can't use
the man is a monster, and he's got 13 seconds to hold on to this site. How much can one man do? His first challenger's got a shorty, so nothing. Alpha flies in. The plant's going to come down. And it's 3 players try and bring this round back to touch.
Boaster actually does retreat away to try and regroup. We'll get the door closed as well. The ping comes through, but no kill. A 3v4 now for Liquid.
Yampy and Soulcast off the back of this flash, and he takes some space, takes some territory, and they do. Yampy takes down one, Rigar another. That's Leo fallen, and now it's just Alpha. A 1v3, it's not gonna happen. The vengeance is served from the shorty right back to him. After taking down Nats with something similar. Diffuse is there though, so it hurts just that little bit more.
That one's got a sting for Fnatic. A beautiful retake. So well coordinated. Oh, I mean,
Okay, he's bending bullets out here.
yeah. Even here, it descends into absolute chaos. When Boaster's able to regroup there, you expect Fnatic to set up these really robust crossfires.
Yep.
Tuck into a very, very good post plant, and Redguard TP's into the main smoke.
Of course he does. Oh.
Surely not, right?
Yampi's confused. And Durka's got the kill. And Boaster's right there. This is ridiculous. What a crunch.
I thought we were watching Redguard for a second then.
I know.
How that looked.
But it's down to a 3v4 here. Soulcast has been seen. Leo keeping him at arm's length. And look who's walking around. Boaster. Deep behind the wire.
Yeah, look where the spike is.
Yeah. So unaware of that possibility to happen. It was audacious of a play, but Boaster up against Redgar on this corner. Redgar's got him. Okay, 3v3 now. They can get back to business. Maybe try and get that spike back to hand. 50 seconds though.
Overstepping the mark a little bit there. I mean, Boaster's maybe just paranoid about where he can retreat to.
Yeah.
Because you look at the other members of Fnatic, Boaster's on an island.
Yeah, no one's coming out to help him
He's
either.
an information probe, basically. Liquid will recover the spike, though. And a 3v3. Alpha
30
still
seconds left.
anchoring towards A with that setup, but 20 seconds left on the clock. Liquid's hand is forced.
15 seconds. They gotta go.
Scanning ahead.
Right, here it is. Chronicle, can you deny him? No, you can't! Safe's in!
Seconds left.
Leo's gonna play ahead of this. 8 seconds, can you deny it? Oh, no! Safe! So aware! And now Alpha, he can't do it either! Liquid in OT! Get across the line, we've got a game on our hands!